This is in response to this video about why Indian women, or basically what they really mean is desi chicks, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, why they shouldn't marry, or why they shouldn't marry other Indian slash desi men. Desi men. Uh, the other day I was just just hanging out, chilling out on the out on the street, and I saw this couple going to a movie theater, and it was a cute looking, brown skin Desi girl, and she was with a white boy, and this was the interesting thing. Uh, he didn't pay for her ticket. They went Dutch. She actually paid for her own ticket. Imagine that. A Desi girl paying for her own ticket. If that was a Desi guy, not only would she have made him pay for her ticket, she would have made him pay just for being with her. She would have made him pay for that. Just for her being in his presence and on his arm and going to the movie theater with him, she would have made him pay for that as well. That shocked me, but because it was a white boy, oh, they worship those white boys. They throw themselves at the feet of white boys. You know, I mean, they see bitches are a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Let's call it for that. They are hypocrites. They accuse Desi guys of being, oh, we're all chauvinistic, we don't believe in equality, or some other bullshit like that. We make them cook. Yo, mama cooks. What the fuck? But she'll cook for a white boy. She will. She will worship the ground, the feet at a white boy. She'll do whatever he tells her to do. That's the truth. She won't give a shit about you as a desi guy. But for a white boy, she'll do anything for him, or even a Mexican guy, Hispanic guy. She'll kiss his ass like there's no tomorrow. She'll treat him good and treat the desi guy like shit. Maybe if they didn't treat the desi guy like shit, they wouldn't be treated like shit themselves. If they didn't act like a bunch of gold diggers for desi guys, especially when it comes to rishtas and marriage, they wouldn't get treated like shit. Hello, Heather Mills comes to mind. Look what happened to her. The biggest gold digger you could probably come up with in recent times. uh, so why Indian women shouldn't marry Indian men, or Desi girls shouldn't marry Desi guys? Why? What makes a white boy better than a Desi guy? They're bigger pervs than we are. Who the hell is buying up Girls Gone Wild? Who the hell? Who does the Hollywood porn industry cater to? It's white men. That's who. That's who. I mean, check out any Desi porno. It is always a Desi girl with a white guy. You'll never see it in reverse, or you'll never see a Desi couple being intimate with each other on video like that. I know this is a taboo subject to talk about for Desis, but I'm gonna talk about it because hey, let's be honest, upfront about everything here. People watch it. That's a fact. It's a fact of life. Couples watch it. Couples watch it as a marital aid. That's a fact of life. Uh, so to say that Desi women should a lot of bullshit. That's what it is. It's a lot of bullshit. If Desi women treated Desi guys better, they'll get treated just as good. Instead, you have stuck up, spoiled, suburban, rich Desi chicks who are demanding, who are greedy, who refuse to even consider, when at least in terms of marriage, would refuse to consider even a guy who doesn't make 6 grand a year. I mean, not 6 grand, 6 figures a year. Not every guy is making 6 figures a year. And I know it. As for uh, the other person's comment, the other woman that feminazi, those man-hating feminazis, stop hunting women. Uh, I mean, talk about stereotypes that I would force my sisters to get married to whatever. Well, my sisters married who they chose to marry, and I don't interfere in that, or nor did I ever interfere in that. And they're happily married. Or I would force my daughters to do whatever, or to marry who I choose. Oh, come on now, man. Even people, parents in India aren't even like that. Maybe some backward traditionalist people are still good, still goes on. I'm not going to deny that, but most people, after being brainwashed by a diet of Bollywood of pyar this, pyar that, love this and love that, I don't think I think everyone pretty much agrees that it's everyone's choice and who they decide to marry or not to marry. Uh, Let me say this about Western feminism. Western feminism is for white women who had to put up with the privileges that white males have given themselves over the centuries. And they have dominated and subjugated everyone on this planet for centuries now, from white women to people of color. They raped and pillaged many lands throughout the world. Many women of color were victims of this, from anything from slavery to colonialism and imperialism. For 200 years, the British and the English from merry old England here, they they came and they robbed and they looted the land of all its wealth, of all its natural resources, and they left it in sheer dire poverty. That today, that most people in that region, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, live in such poverty that even that they're all just dying to get out of there to countries with more wealth. You know, and that's something that I wanted to say about that on that issue as well. And only now are they starting to see some fruits of their labor. 20 million Indians live outside of India alone. It may not seem much when you compare to 1 damn billion people, but that's still a lot of people who just got out of there, and people are just dying to get out of there because of these are the effects of colonialism. And so that's my view on Western feminism. I and the problem is that you have a lot of women of color who bought into this nonsense, this bullshit, which has nothing to do with them. Uh, all of a sudden now, it's pretty much just man hating, male bashing. You have this is a pattern that I've noticed. Asian women they treat their men like garbage. Asian women uh, they bitch and whine about their men. The desi woman, she bitches and whines about her men. White women bitch and whine about her men. Black women bitch and whine about their men. This is a pattern that I've been noticing. So for anyone to say that desi women shouldn't marry desi guys, that's just saying, oh, go kiss up to the white boy, cause he's better than the desi guy. His white skin makes him better than the desi guy. Bullshit. Give me a break. This is all bullshit.